Thanks for stopping by Craps Hawaii again. Today I'm just gonna shoot a video for one of my viewers that was watching my Take the Money and Run segment on the short game, and I guess he wants to see the $75 short game done by itself, because with my other video there I did like 44, 66 and the 75 short games all together. So this will probably be a short video if everything works out correctly, and like we all know, sometimes the dice doesn't go with you and you can't even do a short game, but let's give it a try. So with my short game on the $75 short layout, we made $30 each on the 6/8, $15 in the field. So it's a simple layout strategy. You shouldn't have any difficulty just laying this out. So let's see if we can get some points. 6. Okay, so we lose this because we're working on the come out. 6 a point, but we win 35. So with the 35, I'm going to get some change and take it in 5s. And we're now going to set the 5 and 9 and a $5 profit. So 6 was 1 point, and I'm just going to mark the points just so that we can see what we rolled. So that was 1 hit, and on a short game you need at least 2, 3, maybe 4 hits, and then you can take everything down. So A says I'm just gonna mark that in the field, even though we didn't collect anything. I just want to mark it. So 8. So 8 will pay us $35. And with the $35, since we're not going to take back, we're just trying to get a few hits and we're going to down everything. We want to get max payment. So instead of taking this down and saying, well, we got $30, $40 profit already, we want to get at least another hit if possible. So we're going to press the 9 to 35. Okay, I also have another 15 and 15, so that's another 30. So I'm going to take that to 30 and take our nickel and cap that. So we're at 35 each on a 5 and 9, $30 each on a 6 and 8, and we'd like to hit at least one more point inside. And that's an 8. So at that point we hit 3 numbers that we could collect. We hit 1 field number that we didn't collect, so that's 4 points. So we hit 8, and that pays 35. So we're going to take our win for our short game. And this is where we started. 30 each, 6, 8, 20, 15 in the field, total of $75. Our profit is 75, 85, $90. So on the short game we take everything down, profit $90. And in some of my videos with the Take the Money and Run, $90 for 30 days, that's $1,800, right? If my math is correct, $90 for 30, oh no, $2,700. So that's good money. And like I said, if you live somewhere where there's a casino and you just want to make fast money, take the money and run. You make this much a day, that's all good money. Okay, so that's a short game on this. I know that we can try this again, and sometimes, like I said, they work, sometimes they don't, right? So we'll just try it again, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's just, you know, how it is. But that's actually the basics to the short game with a 75 like this. So just try it once again. 8. So 8's the point. So we lose this because there's no field bet on that. Put that on the side. We win $35. 20, 30, $5. Replace the 5 and 9 for 15 each. Put $5 on the side. Looking for some inside numbers, and that's the very inside number that we don't need. So like I said, it doesn't always work, but if you have enough bankroll, we can continue to do this and see if we can recover. So easy setup. 6 the point. No field, lose the field. Win 35 for the 6. 15 each, 5 and 9. 1 on the side. We need 2 more or 3 more numbers. 8 pays 35. And as before, we're going to make the 5 and 9 35. And all we're looking for right now is 1 more number inside that we can collect. 6. Okay, so we collect 35 for the 6. That was 3 hits. We take our profit down. And that's where we started. 38, 6, 8, 15 in the field. 75, 80, $90 profit. Okay, that's the short game. I'll try and show you one more time. No guarantees that we're gonna make it, but you know, like I said, that's how craps is, right? It's a game of patience. It's a game of money management, depending on your bankroll, depending on how much money you want to lay out. But like I said, I kind of like this system because it's an easy setup. Anybody can do this, even if you're just a beginner. So long you study this strategy, it's not hard. So 8. So we lose this. We win 35. Without the 5 and 9, 1 profit there. We're looking for 2 more numbers on, on the inside that we can collect. 8 again, so 8 pays another 35. Cap that, take this, cap that, so we get 35 on each side. Point was 8 again. Looking for one more number on the inside. 9. Okay, in this case 9 pays $50 for $1. Okay, because this pays 49, so you get paid 50 for $1. I don't have it make any change here, but anyway, just whatever our total is minus $1. So we're going to take our money down off our bet, take the money down, whatever you want to say. $15 back in the field. Those are the 3 numbers that we threw, 2 8s and a 9. This is where we started, and this time because we hit our 9 that paid $49, so we got 50. We won 105 minus the $1, so we won $104. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Well, I shouldn't say that, but the way it works, it's as simple as that. And you've seen it 3 times. 2 out of 3 times worked, and if we wanted to, we would have paid off our $75 bet and still made profit from the one that we lost. So I kind of like this system. The other thing about this system is that you know, like when we have it set up out here like we did, when you get to this point where you set up and you got 35, you got 35, right? You got $50 profit. The thing with this is, and any other betting that you're doing, is sometimes you get greedy and you want to push these bets up, and you know, let's say we got collect 50. Instead of taking it down, we might have wanted to push this up to $60, knowing that, well, we look good now. I mean, we got a lot of money out there, and if the 9 would hit or the 5 would hit, that would collect $84 more, right? If we hit the 6 and 8, oh, that's another 35. And if that hits, maybe we should push this up some more. But what you need to realize is that when you look on the table and you see that there's more money down here on the layout of the table than you got in your rack, which means, I mean, you didn't collect more and put it in your rack than what you got on the table, then that's not very good strategy. Because when this money is still laying down here, even though you won, but it's still placed down here, like I said in some of my videos, and I'm going to say it again, this money is not yours. Because if a 7 comes, all this goes to the house. And then you're going to say, damn, I was just there. I should have, you know, took down $100-something in profit I could have had. But greed sets in. And when greed sets in, we all do this move. We all want to press it up some more. Okay, because we all want to say, hey, I want to take $84. You know, I don't want to just take 35 or 50, right? So we press it up. And that's where we take our losses. I'm sure many of us, including myself, throughout all the years that I've been playing, there were times that I want to push this up. I want to collect $150 at a time, $300 at a time, because that's where you make the big money. That is true. But to get to this point where you're going to collect that kind of money, along the way you're gonna lose a lot of money, because those of us who made big money also lost big money. And take it from me, I've been there. I won 18, 20,000, but I also lost my share of $10 and $15,000, and that's because you get greedy. It's okay when the shooter's rolling that dice and you're just collecting, and he's throwing 40, 50 rolls, rolling for almost 40, 50 minutes, and you just happen to have been pressing it up. That's when you're going to make that kind of big money. But let me tell you, if you were to take some win down, go back down to 44 inside or whatever you want to do, but you took back some profit, you build it back up, you take back some profit, and then when you're building it back up again, you got enough profit in your tray, on your rack, that you don't care now what happens. You don't care. And at that point, let's press it up. Let's go for it. And if that person is going to roll another 20, 30 rolls, you're going to still be there. Okay? And you're still going to make your money. But the thing is, throughout all the time that you're playing, how often is that one person going to throw that kind of a roll? So meanwhile, you're losing. The house taking your money. You're making $40, but you left $140 down on the table. Right? So you lose $50 here, $100 there, maybe $200 in the slot machine. You go back on the table, you lose another $35. You tell yourself, oh, it wasn't too bad. I lost only $35. Or the next round, I only lost $150. But you take all that small losses here and there, and at the end of your stay, you're going to say, how the hell I lost $3,000? Or maybe even more. But if you can turn that around and say, I'm going to win $50 here, $40 there, $100 here, all of a sudden, you made that $3,000, little at a time. Because when we all look back, that's how we lost most of our money, a little here, a little there, right? And we ended up losing that $3,000, that $5,000. Of course, most of us never lose it one time on the table. We lost $3,000 or $1,500 one crack on the table. Hopefully most of us were smart enough that if the table was that bad, we'd walk away. But you know, little bit by little bit by little bit, it all adds up. And when it adds up, you're gonna say, well, how I lost that much money? When you think back, 40 here, 100 there, 20 here, it all adds up. So if you can take it 50 here, 20 here, 100 there, and all that adds up in your favor, instead of losing 3,000, 5,000, you might win 3,000 or 5,000, right? And that's where a lot of us have to discipline ourselves to build it up, take it down, take the win. You don't have to get out of the game, because I still would like to stay in the game. So I would step it back down to 44 and build it back up to maybe 110, take it back down again to 44, and then the third time, hey, let's press it to the moon as we press and take. And if this shooter doesn't roll for a while, I'm gonna be there. Okay, so anyway, this video was for Thomas Tokars. I guess hopefully that's I'm saying your name correctly, Thomas. Anyway, he wanted to see this. He's a viewer, and he posted in his comments, this is what he wanted to see, the $75 short game, and I've shown that now. Hopefully all of us have learned something watching the video and seeing how it's laid out and played, and a little bit of my commentary about how we should all become smarter and don't leave so much money on the table. Okay, thanks again. Have a good day. Keep them dice rolling.